Die, evil spiders. Whew, that was a close one. Snap. I'm gonna make this locker into a haunted hidey hole. Flick. Cha-cha. Now I'm just making the overhead light. Hi-ya. Nothing is more scary than fluorescent lighting. Ugh. Shakety shake. You might be wondering what I'm making. Oh, look, it's my hand. But first we have to say hi to Agatha. It's required. Hi, Agatha. Sure, I could close the door to my studio, but then you'd miss out on the air biscuit pause, and you can't say no to this. So what are we doing today? Shasha. This one's been on my list for a while. I'm doing a haunted hidey hole school. And what better place to put a haunted hidey hole school than in a miniature locker? So I'm gonna split up this locker into 3 sections. A classroom, a cafeteria, because the scariest thing in a school is the lunch ladies with their strange mystery meats. And then, what's creepier than the cafeteria? The boiler room? Yeah, but I've done it many times. It's always the boiler room. In fact, if you ripped off the mask on all my videos, Scooby-Doo style, there's a boiler room behind them. Shasha. And I don't want to do that again. I'm not a one-trick unicorn. I'm a fabulous multi-trick unicorn. All that to say, shwabam, this is not a boiler room. Instead, it's a super-duper monitoring computer room that monitors the children so that the faculty can catch them and make them into super-duper soup. Okay, fine. Maybe they don't turn them into soup. Maybe they're just monitoring the children because that's creepy. Wacha! But a super-duper monitoring computer needs some monitors. And luckily, I have all these old, what are these called? Film squares? I don't know, but they make perfect screens for my monitors in my super duper computer. And then I printed out these little posters just to let everybody know that they're being watched, along with some propaganda posters. How else would you know to eat your meat, even if it looks weird? And then these trays that I saved from little gummies make the perfect cafeteria trays. Does the food look like small children organs? Yep, a little bit. But we're gonna look past that for now. So this is my mystery meat extravaganza, complete with glow-in-the-dark sauce, because nothing's creepier than when your sauce glows in the dark. In fact, that would make a great story. Let's run with it. Okay, so this boarding school, ha-cha-cha, snap, they've been monitoring their students very closely because they've been experimenting on them by putting glow-in-the-dark mushroom spores in their food, which allows for mind control, but it was stronger than expected. The teachers were controlled as well, and that's when the supercomputer took control of everything like a Sims game. But why does the food look like human body parts? Because DoorDashers ask a lot of questions, and questions lead to it being shut down. And nothing's sadder than when your parents have to tell you, Ashley, you can't play The Sims for 18 hours, go outside. Shut up, Mom, I'm an adult. Without food, the humans die. So it's been feeding the humans people! But the people have been waking up for short periods of time, just long enough to write help me on things. And then it's right back to being a zombie. Oh, and because I'm Ashley. Hi, I had to add a random octopus. I don't know how that fits in the story. Anyways, look at that, we're done. What do you guys think?